Welcome back to another vlog. We're picking this one up a few weeks after the last episode where we installed the new turbo. I think in the last episode we fit the turbo up on the new manifold and we were about to ship it off to IPM to get some fab work done and also get it tuned. I'm coming to you from the future after all that's happened and we'll do a bit of a recap as to what went down. So first things first, we got IPM to fab up a new downpipe. Can't see it there, but I'll put a picture up here. Check that one out. Full 3-inch all the way through, V-band on the back of the turbo there. We also got a new turbo inlet fabbed up, as well as an intake pipe and a new bracket. The other thing we did was with the external gate, it was fouling on some of the air conditioning components, so that's just been sort of tweaked out of the way. All in all, pretty neat. I think we're going to probably recoat these in a similar gloss black. We've got the other intercooling pipes just to make it all look uniform, and we're also going to fab just a shroud for the intake there as well. So probably something that goes around there, just to avoid any potential unwanted attention from law enforcement. So once it was all buttoned up, we got IPM to put it through its paces on their hub dyno. This car was previously tuned by them on a roller dyno with a high flow, and we got I think it was about 242 rear wheel kilowatts, reasonably responsive. And for this one, we've obviously changed the hot side setup, so we needed to retune it. I'll put a few clips in of that now, and then we'll talk about sort of the results and what's next. Well, we just got it off the dyno, close to 300 kilowatts. Let's take it for a first drive. There we have it, 299.6 kilowatts. Not gonna lie, a bit disappointed we didn't crack the 300, but it is what it is. So I'll put the dynograph up here. As I said, 299.6 kilowatts on 20 PSI. One thing I did notice on the dynograph after was that it was coming on boost quite late. Usually these turbos sort of come on full boost at around that kind of 3,800 to 4.2 RPM, whereas this one's coming on closer to 5. Speaking with Tao, he suggested that there might be something up with VCT. So I've done some diagnosis, and I think we've probably found the problem. So for those that don't know, VCT is actually activated by your TPS. I think it's got to see a certain amount of voltage before it activates VCT. And on this, we've got our TPS plug isn't plugged in. So I thought, we'll plug that in. But it appears that we've got a Series 1 TPS and a Series 2 loom. So we're going to repin that and plug that in and see if we can then activate VCT. So it's going back tomorrow to get that sorted, and then just a touch-up tune. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more area under the curve, a bit more torque, and that turbo coming on a bit earlier. But in saying that, pretty happy with how it pulls up the top end. Very smooth, linear once it gets on boost, and the sound of the external gate is pretty nice And that'll be a wrap for this vlog. We'll pick it up again when we get the car back from IPM, following the touch-up tune. Probably take it for a bit of a drive, get some reactions, a bit of street boosting. But in the interim, let me know what sort of content you want to see in the comments, whether it's just more DIY stuff, more upgrades to the R33, or featuring some of the stuff that we're going to be doing to the RS6. Alternatively, if you just want to see us driving around and maybe even some features from some of my other mates' cars. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And also don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.